really think that Dan has been a great instrument in the hands of the Lord. I don't think conference could be as it has been without his contribution and the way he knows people and is able to build bridges all over the world.
Religious persecution broke out in Orissa, killing 4 people, breaking down 730 houses, 95 churches in Orissa. It was Dan's interest that to plan for a conflict resolution seminar for the leaders, Christian leaders, grassroots level workers, church planters, pastors. We trained them that how to resolve conflict and also why should we resolve conflict. And then they were also taught about Christian love, the love that's shared by Jesus Christ, so that they can heal the wounds that they have. I had an opportunity to talk to 1 or 2 Hindu leaders, and their response was, let us forget everything what has happened and try to build our relationship again so that we all can live together peacefully.
Dan has helped people find their own voice and has given them the permission to actually voice their own concerns. There are so many issues out there and the pain is overwhelming. And Dan has been able to live with that pain and to be present for people in their pain and to hear them.
Dan went with us to our community where he slept with us in our house, my family. I mean, we had just tried to come back home from the war and we're fixing the house. And I mean, this is a place where the houses are isolated. And Dan could have said, no, Jimmy, I'm not sleeping here. I want to go back to the hotel where the American embassy will know where I am. But because he's the kind of guy, he stayed in the house and he and my children, and there were 1 or 2 children in a small neighborhood, he was with them down to earth. And when he went to our church to preach on Sunday morning, Dan did not go dressed in a coat suit. I mean, he wore an African shirt, and Dan preached. He interacted so much that he left something like a legacy.
When the war broke out, the first one who wrote to me, one of the first ones, was Dan Buttry, teaching me how to deal with the situation and how to encourage the others and how to help others to deal with the situation.
Dan and his wife Sharon Buttry, they gave a training for leaders about conflict transformation. They both gave this training for many evangelical church denominations in Ethiopia. He can communicate with any people, with children, with adults, with Christians, with non-Christians. He is really a model for peace and reconciliation.
I really appreciate Dan for his interpretation of Bible in terms of peace, how we can really reconcile even people in conflict, and using Bible verses and using Jesus as the role model. The peace is possible, and he has interpreted that very well, and we really learned a lot with him.
I think this is the essence of ministry, but also the essence of peacemaking, that you affirm people, you value people, you are putting the other person before you and giving that other person a chance to really let God work through them and to see the glory of God and the work of God through that person. And I think Dan does exemplify that very powerfully.
I am married to the most wonderful man in the world. He's a gentleman, he's a soldier. You might not think of him as a warrior, but he is a peace warrior. Peace like war must be waged, and he wages peace.